What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful Sunday morning and we are going to our local card show. Unfortunately, I didn't get my reservation in time to actually be a vendor, but we're gonna walk around, have a good time, get some content. And the one thing I want to do, we are gonna go to the local card show today and do a $100 Pokemon mystery box. So essentially I'm gonna pay them $100. They're gonna put whatever they want in there. Let's see if we get a good deal or if we get finesse, and we're gonna open it up later on today. Stay tuned.
Good table for the mystery box, but it's mostly magic.
Take cash or do you take card too?
Do cash, cards, everything.
Apple Pay? Oh, you have
Some
Apple Pay.
interesting stuff. All right, would you help me out with a video? I got an empty box. Want to give someone $100 to fill up with random sealed Pokemon stuff. I won't even look. I'm just gonna bring it home and then open it up later.
You want me to fill it up?
Yeah, it's part of the video.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, my friend. We went through every table at the show. Got some good stuff here. So
All right, man.
the ball is in your court. $100.
All right.
Mystery box, Pokemon sealed. It doesn't have to be right now. I'll be back in 20 minutes.
I got you.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Hook me up.
Absolutely.
What's going on, guys? We got the $100 mystery box. Someone that we met at the card show a couple weeks ago. He said he hooked it up. I'm excited to rip it open and see what is in there. And let's stay tuned and see what we get. Guys, we just left our local card show and we paid $100 for a vendor to throw a bunch of sealed Pokemon stuff in this mystery box, and let's see what we get. We went with our friends at E-Reader Rips. They're out of like Rochester, Buffalo, New York area. We actually met them at the Collectors Con a couple weeks ago. So I'm excited and nervous at the same time. Let's see if he hooked us up. The only thing I told him was like, dude, I got a lot of Prismatic and 151. But you do you, and we are going to walk away. We came back about 30 minutes later, and he filled this baby up for $100. So we're going to lay it all on the table. He had some good stuff. If you guys saw from the meta view that we saw his table, and there was some good stuff. So, ooh, okay, we're going to go through this. Let's start. Wow, big pile here. Let's organize this all and see what we get. All right, chat. So let's go to a wide view here. Seems like that needs to be the view. So we got a 3-pack blister of Paradox Rift. Not too shabby. Let's center our camera here a little bit better. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Cool. Paradox Rift 3-pack blister. Paldea Evolved. So Magikarp hunting there. Twilight Masquerade. We haven't ripped any Twilight Masquerade. A Paradox Rift pack. A Shrouded Fable booster bundle. And this is a Fusion Strike blister pack. Let's go. So super excited. Let's see if we got our values worth here. Let's quickly look on TCG. Into Fusion Strike blister. I gotta like it. I thought we were gonna. So $10, right? $10, not too bad, not too bad. So Shrouded Fable booster bundle. Shrouded Fable booster bundle. All right, so we're at $46 about, $47 on those two. Paradox Rift pack, that's about like $5. So we're at like 51, 52. And we got Twilight Masquerade. Masquerade 3-pack. So what do we say? We're at like 52 plus 21. So 52 plus 21, that's like 73. Then we'll do a Paldea Evolved. So 73, like 90. So 20 is like 93. And then a Paradox Rift 3-pack. So we got pretty good value in terms of market price. Paradox Rift. So we got pretty solid value there for our $100 market value. So now let's rip and get this started. Let's start with we're going to save the Fusion Strike for last. Let's start with the Paradox Rift. Let's start with the Paradox Rift pack. I'm going to Google here what we're looking for Paradox Rift. I know it's like the Groudon, right? Paradox Rift best cards. All right, right off of TCG here. Iron Hands, $6. So let's just look at the top 3 cards because we're degenerates and that's all we cared about. So the Roaring Moon, it's a $53 card. Groudon, I love the Groudon. If I can get that and send an Iron Valiant. So some pretty solid cards. The Altaria is a beautiful card. So let's see how we do. And is Paradox Rift 1 or 2, chat? Is it 1 or 2? Let's see how this goes. I'm also going to put these up here and kind of show the rest of what we got here. And then, boom. We're saving Fusion Strike for last. So our friend at E-Reader Rips blessed us with this $100 mystery box. So we're going to do Paradox Rift is 1, chat. I did the energy, so I did it right. And let's go and get after this. Gilger. I don't want this to be the longest video, so we're looking for that Groudon, chat. We're looking for that Groudon. The Altaria. Roaring Moon. Those were the packs. GG's on that. GG's on that. All right, so we just did a Paradox Rift. Let's stay with the Paradox Rift. We're going to go to the 3-pack blister right now just because we already have the chase cards list on there. So we get 3 packs and a promo, which is very cool. I think what market on this was about 15 or so bucks. I don't want to, like, why is it so annoying to... He had some Evolving Skies packs, chat. I thought he was going to throw one of those in there, not going to lie. But we're still going to get some hits here. I have a feeling this is going to be a good. So we're doing that 3-pack blister. Here's the promo. It's honestly a sick promo. I don't even know what Pokemon that is, but... Paradox Rift. So let's start here. Pack number 1 of the 3-pack blister. However, oh, here we go. Let's go, chat. Oh, whoa. GG's. Hopefully that's not any of the other cards. So we do 1. So we're going to go through this pretty quick through the bulk here. Jirachi, that's a cool. I think it's always a cool Pokemon. We want a full art here, chat. We want that Groudon. Groudon would be huge here. One of my favorite cards, honestly, that I've seen recently getting newer into the hobby. And Groudon was one of my favorite Pokemon from that era when I was a kid. I remember when Ruby and Sapphire first came out and I got the game and we're at this restaurant in a local mall. I remember that playing that game on my Game Boy Advance and I had the Ruby version for Groudon. So a little sentimental value there. Hopefully we can pull... Oh! Ooh! Not too bad, chat. Not too bad. We'll take that. We'll take that. All right, the last pack of the Paradox Rift from this $100 mystery box set our friend at E-Reader Rips put together for us. What's good with these? Promo cards are getting cooked, chat. All right. Parasol Lady. Cheeks. All right, so the only hit we got from Paradox Rift was that, but no worries. We're going to move on to the next one. I think we should do the Paldea Evolved. Should we go tracing? Is it Magikarp? Is the best card in there? There's got to be a couple others. I can't think of it at the top of my head right now, but we're gonna search them up. We're gonna search them up. So, not too bad on that, chat. All right, we're gonna save the Fusion Strike for last. Let's do Paldea Evolved. Let's do Twilight Masquerade. Let's do Twilight Masquerade. That's the promo. For anyone that does these codes, you can have that. And we get 3 packs here. Oh, let's search up. Isn't it Greninja's one of them, right? Greninja. Oh, wow. Whoa, puta. Twilight Masquerade. I spelled that wrong. All right, the 10 best cards everybody wants from Twilight Masquerade. What? Let's go to the bottom, like number 1, obviously. Carmine. Okay. Blood Moon Ursaluna. The Eevee. Okay, that Eevee. Yep, yep. The Dragpult is pretty cool. There's not too many. I thought Greninja was Tatsugiri. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know half of these new Pokemon. Ain't gonna cap. All right, so 3 packs here. Let's just hope we get something. Let's hope we get something, chat. That's 1, right? If we get the energy, we've done it right. Let's go, chat. The Alakazam is kind of sick. It's kind of cool card. All right, pack number 2 for Twilight Masquerade. Pokemon, it's so fun to chase in Pokemon, but the hit rates are cooked. I definitely got to open up some more sports product. Look at, for anyone that wants those. I don't know. I don't show them in every one because I keep forgetting. But, all right. Energy. Come on, give us something good here, chat. Palafin. Not terrible. Not terrible. 1 more pack, chat. Oh. I forgot to do the thing. Almost forgot to do the thing. If you guys have any feedback or positive or constructive feedback, put them in the comments, chat. It would be greatly appreciated. And just a quick plug here. Our friends at Planet Euphoria, if you use code 20% off at checkout, use the link connected to this post description. They have these hand-drawn, hand-printed designs. It's a small company, small business, local to me. They got WWE, Pokemon, NFL, MLB, soccer, you name it. They got even anime. The coolest tees in the game, and they're high quality, high comfortability Just thought I'll give them a plug in the middle of this YouTube video. Let's go, baby. We need some music on the background, but I don't want to get copyrighted. The Zapdos is cool, but unfortunately, so these were the only. This was like the only hit from the Twilight Masquerade. So now we have Shrouded Fable and Paldea Evolve. Let's go to the Shrouded Fable booster bundle. Let's go to that, and then let's look up what are the best hits from Shrouded Fable. Obviously, Houndoom, right? Who was the big? Was it a Greninja that was being chased? I forgot when Shrouded Fable went up. It's like a Giovanni too, right? Top cards, everybody. And if you guys want to Google like what's the top cards, you can easily find them on TCG. There's like literally an article. Oh, Cassiopeia, Earth Vessel, the Drusco. Thought there was a different card. They don't even put Houndoom up here. Janie's Secret. Houndoom's not even in here? That's interesting how they do this. All right. So let's put these other cards to the side. And let's get after the Shrouded Fable booster bundle, chat. So we get 6 packs in here. We got to get a hit. We got to get like a hit today, chat, or we're pretty much getting cooked. We are pretty much getting cooked. But POV, we always say POV on stream. We haven't ripped a Pokemon in a while. But I wanted to do this video. It was on my to-do list for the card show since I was not tabling. And this is a pretty cool little box here, this booster bundle. So we get 6 packs. Let's get after it, chat. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. We try to integrate the card rip stuff in between the off-season of football. Spice up the content. And we're a bunch of degenerate gamblers on this community, so gosh damn. So we're going to spend money to try to make money, you heard? So I got a little bit of a migraine right now, chat. All right. If you guys did enjoy this video, are enjoying this video, please hit the like button and drop a subscription if you haven't done so already. Shrouded Fable. So there is, I know a few cards we are looking for. And hopefully, just hopefully, that's not the Cassiopeia we wanted. Cheeks, 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 cheeks. All right. Pack number 2 of the booster bundle. Did we get that in there? The booster bundle. This guy really, bro? Boom. Energy, Eevee, Seadra. Let's go, baby! That's one of the ones we wanted. That's one of the ones we wanted for sure. For sure. Let's look how much that one's worth, chat. Let's look how much that one's worth. Definitely a hit. Definitely a hit. Little heavy on the right, though. Little heavy on the right. But a hit is a hit, chat. A hit is a hit. And that was the other one. But gotta get some penny sleeves over to the side here, just in case we hit something big time, chat. Something big time. All right. For anyone that wants the code, press pause. It's all yours. Energy, Duskull, Buer, Iniki, Drowsy, Binding Mochi. Okay, Kingdra EX. Not too bad. Not too bad. We got 3 packs left. 3 packs left. We'll look up the value of that card next. All right, chat. Energy. Persian. Oh, that's the other one. The Persian. That's what we want. The full art Persian, right, chat? That's a Shrouded Fable card. That's what was going crazy. That was the card I was thinking of. Damn, bruv. Damn, bruv. Damn, bruv. All right, 2 packs left. Shrouded Fable. Basic Energy. Joltek. Horsey. Zubat. Cheeks, chat. Cheeks. All right. We have one more. Shrouded Fable. And then we have a 3-pack Paldea Evolved and a Fusion Strike pack. Chat pack. Fusion Strike pack, chat. All right. This one feels good. This one feels good. Last pack Magic for Shrouded Fable Booster Bundle. Come on. Not the Houndoom we wanted. Not the Persian we necessarily wanted. Okay. A little full art trainer. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll take that. We'll take that all day. So Shrouded Fable, that's what we got here. Let's pick up the rest of this mess, and then let's look up the value of those 2 hits that we just had. You know, just look up the value, chat. Throw this away. So what did we hit? We hit this card and this card. Cassiopeia. So we're going to look that one up. TCG. It's probably like a $3 card. $3 card. Okay. And then we're going to look up the Dusclope. The Dusclope. .069. Oh, Deuce Call 069. That's that's lightly played. That's lightly played is $20. So let's go to near mint. $20 card. All right, chat. $20 card. Not too bad. Not too bad. We can't really send it in. It's too heavy on the right here. But a hit is a hit. We'll take that. We'll take that. So we can definitely add that to the hits pile. All right, chat. So we want to get this Paldea Evolved 3-pack blister. We have this in that Fusion Strike pack left. So let's get after it. And let's look up Paldea Evolved. So Paldea Evolved is definitely Magikarp, right? Gosh darn it, man. Everything's falling apart on my freaking desk right now. Paldea Evolved best. Maybe they do it like by gameplay, because a lot of this stuff don't look like the best cards. Iona. Oh, the Raichu, chat. I want to hit that. I want Tyranitar. So Paldea Evolved has some hits. Tyranitar, Raichu, the Chia. I thought the Magikarp, Paldean Fates. Isn't Magikarp? Oh, the Magikarp for sure. Like, we obviously want to hit the Magikarp. All right, chat. Let's get after it. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. All right, let's go. Damn it, chat. I was unmuted. Why the hell was this unmuted? So we have the Paldea Evolved 3 packs that we're about to rip if that didn't go. And we're looking for the Tyranitar, the Raichu, the Magikarp. Those are the 3 cards we're looking at. This is pack number 1. I really want that Raichu or Tyranitar, to be honest with you. We need another hit here, chat. We need some luck. And that's not what we wanted. So pack number 2 of the 3-pack blister from Paldea Evolved. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. So boom, 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 boom. Basic energy. Come on. Cheeks, chat, cheeks. 1 pack left. Come on, give me the Magikarp. Give me Tyranitar would be sick. I ain't gonna cap. Tyranitar or the Raichu is probably the ones that I want, just like favorites wise. But all right, energy, Magikarp, Slowpoke, Leo, Rockruff, Toxic. We got cooked there, chat. We got cooked. Oh, no. 1 pack left, and it's Fusion Strike, chat. Fusion Strike pack is left. The vibes are still positive. POV, like we always say, chat. POV. We struck out there with the Paldea Evolved. We did. We did. I'm not going to lie. We definitely did. However, we have 1 pack left from this $100 mystery box that we picked up. Let's see here. The Fusion Strike, baby. The Fusion Strike. 1 pack of Fusion Strike. Let's look up Fusion Strike. It's the Gengar, right? Is obviously the big one. All right. The Gengar, yeah. So Mew full art. That's kind of cool, but it's not that expensive. Genesix into Leon. Celebi. Celebi would cute. Mew V Max would be pretty sick. Mew V, that card is awesome. Mew V Max, that shit looks fire. The Espeon V Max. And then the Gengar V Max would be sick, chat. Let's get that Gengar, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Come on. And we get the Gengar art on the... You get a little... Is that Suicune? Get a little promo. Come on. May the Pokemon gods be with me. Give me something good. That Gengar would be crazy, chat. Is Fusion Strike 4, right? Fusion Strike is 4. If we do it correctly, it will be... energy on top, correct? So, and I don't even think they give you the codes here, right? So we're gonna do, oh, there's a code if anyone wants that. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang, we did it right, chat. We ain't no rookies. All right, Gengar. We need a Gengar, chat. We're sweating this one out together, chat. Come on. Give me something. We got cooked. Chat, we got cooked. Our $100 mystery box. We got a lot of fun stuff to rip. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of fun stuff to rip. I think the biggest hit, honestly, was the Dusk Klops from Shroud and Fable, $20 card. But we had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Put any feedback, questions, whatever you want in the comments. I greatly appreciate everyone tuning in. And put in the comments, what do you think I should do next at the next card show? Should I do a $200 mystery box? What should I do? And what would you guys like to see in the next video, whether it's sports, Pokemon, or just our Chicago Bears podcast page in general? All the feedback is welcomed. Put them in the comments. I love y'all. Bear down. Peace.